Now then, we've just loaded Linux Mint 20.3 on a laptop, and there's some small changes in it. Things have moved about a bit, and it seems like moving files around between various things is easier with 20.3. But I just thought we'd go through this and show the various features. And this is Mint 20.3 XFCE, which means that it doesn't have all the fancy graphic-y nonsense, so therefore it doesn't take so much processing power. Still the same thing, but it doesn't have the fiddly curved edges and all that lot, which is great when you're running on a slightly older laptop. And I think this laptop's about 12-14 years old. It's dual core, 2 gig with 4 gigs of RAM. And of course, with all these things, the thing that slows them all down a bit is the fact that it's a mechanical hard drive. If you were to put an SSD, a solid state drive in there, which should be about, I don't know, 25 quid for a 250 gig hard drive, it would make it so much faster. One of my other laptops has got an SSD on it and it's great. Anyway, just I'm going to show you all the details. Okay, here we've got Linux 20.3, and if we look down here, you see this wireless type image, and I left click on that and it shows all the available wireless networks. Okay, and then coming over to here, right onto that bit there, LM, that's like the start button. Okay, and we've got all the bits and pieces in there. We've got Office, etc, etc, etc. We've got all sorts of things. Where are we? I think multimedia, no, internet, graphics, accessories, there we go, and settings. Okay, and then system. Okay, there we go. And also up here, this little square here, if we can go there, that again is settings. And just here, here's the update manager. So when you want to update the system, which, you know, update Firefox, update Thunderbird, stuff like that, then that's where to go. Okay, we've got firewall, and up here we've got desktop. So let's just go on to desktop. And there we go. And as far as screensaver's concerned, here we've got the choices here. Let me just come down to this, and then it's a choice. So the pictures folder, you add more pictures and it will increase what's going on in here. Okay, now one of the interesting things is if you're changing it from something else, the standard screensaver or background, to pictures on this menu here, that's a left click there. To get it to work, you change it to that, and then you need to click on one of these images. Okay, and then you can either go down here to all settings. Where are we? All settings, or close. All settings takes you back to the previous page. There we go. Okay, we've got all sorts of interesting things. Keyboard, mouse and touchpad, which is here. That's worth looking at if you hate tapping touchpads. Obviously this laptop doesn't have a tapping laptop, but if it does, you can disable it in here. And there's all sorts of things about how fast the cursor moves, etc. there. Pointer speed, you see, you can change these, and I've slowed this one down a bit. I don't like them to go too fast. And then down the bottom here, so normally you'd be on this icon here, and I've put here Thunderbird, which is your mail server, and I've not set this up yet, so it'll take a little while to open up. Okay, and then also here there is Firefox. There you go, and that will open up in a moment. I can't remember whether you need to double click it or not, but it doesn't seem like it. There we go, something's happening. Oh, it's Thunderbird that's opening up. Okay, anyway, enough of that. This little icon here, see, there you go, Thunderbird. You're setting it up. This is, you put your name and emails and stuff in there, and it'll set up the account. And here's Firefox with your standard searches, and I've put the tab up here, which is, what's it called, a menu bar. I put the menu bar up there, which is very helpful with bookmarks, etc, etc. So let's come out of this and come out of, I will leave that there. Now this little icon here, which is a file, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. We've clicked on that, and this is the equivalent of documents in Windows. So we got documents, music, pictures. So we'll go in pictures. There's all the pictures that were on the screensaver. Videos and downloads. Okay, and if you, let me just click on somewhere out of the way. If you add or put in a data stick or an SD card, it will come up here, it will show it here. Okay, that's good. One interesting thing with Firefox is something that I add. Here we go, you see, it's waking up now. So Firefox over here, I've added AdBlock Plus, which is useful, gets rid of a lot of those nasty adverts. So as you can see, things are in a slightly different place, but you've still got a start screen. And if you wanted a particular bit of software, then there is what's called there's a document scanner there, you see, and a drawing utility, organizing images. The document scanner, yeah, okay. So if you want a particular bit of software, then go to here, which is the settings. There we go. And down to, now where is it? Software Manager. So There you go. And there's a whole ream, a monster amount of software available. There really is. So it's just, I've not done this on this computer because it's a fresh install. So it's just waking up and going, oh, you want to do that, do you? It is quite an old laptop, but there you go, it works quite well. So we've got VLC there, Dropbox, and then you've got a choice of, what's going on here, software manager. You've got a choice of categories, and there should be a search box somewhere. There's a search box up here. Okay, so hopefully you find this interesting. It's a matter of finding your way around software. I know what it's like when you're presented with software that's different to what you're used to, and you've used that type of software for 10, 15 years, and then suddenly you've got this different type of software and it's sort of the same but it's not, and you have to find your way around it, etc, etc, etc. So just a bit of an overview. Hope you find this interesting. Comment and discuss, and I will catch up with you very soon with maybe a ceramics video. So cheers for now.